Those I'm okay and I'm not okay moments. States of mind children everywhere move in and out of without even realizing it, until they start believing it. I'm not okay when something happens that causes an uneasy quiet inside, gnawing questions about themselves, uncomfortable doubts that linger. Sometimes it shows up on the outside. Sometimes it stays hidden. But something is going on inside beneath the surface. If that rings a bell, I'm glad you're here. So thanks for joining me on the journey inside. I'm Andy Phillips. Today, I'd like to see through the eyes of children and think about what the driving forces might be that shape those I'm not okay beliefs. First, I'd like to ask you something. Growing up, were you ever somewhere in a room with friends in a moment when you just felt like you were in an I'm not okay state of mind? If so, what told you? I'd like to read you a couple of excerpts from Jake's letters in my novel In Jake's Shoes. Here's the first one. Dear Gammy Gat, Randy hasn't been at school so far this week. I guess he's sick. Ms. Murray has been in a better mood. If Ms. Murray could have picked, I think she'd have chosen which kids she wanted to teach. She'd make two big groups. All the kids she thought were the good kids would be on one side. All the kids she decided were the bad kids would be on the other side. And she'd pick the good kids to be in her classroom. I wonder who'd get all the losers. I've got a feeling they're starting to think I'm a troublemaker at school. I know they think Randy is. And they know we've been hanging around together. Even when I'm doing nothing and somebody else starts something, I'm getting the look. I'm getting the stare from Daddy all the time, too. I guess I should cool it. It won't make any difference. I'm doomed. I have a good idea which group I'm in. Jake. P.S. I love you, Gammy Gat. This may not have been Ms. Murray's intention at all, but for Jake it was real. This wasn't rebellion, it was interpretation. And it doesn't just happen at school. Kids read all of us, their peer group, their siblings, even the adults who care the most. Parents, coaches, grandparents. The reaction on a face or an uncomfortable tone from a voice. Receiving a hostile text, being unfriended. Getting cut from a team. Watching distressing news play out across a TV, phone, or computer screen. A pattern emerges when they read the room and believe the writing is on the wall. All happening beneath the surface. Here's the second excerpt. I have this other friend. He's in another class. I met him on the playground. His teacher yells sometimes. Ms. Murray yells too. She can even yell with her eyes. Mama and Daddy yell at us sometimes. I yell at Lisa and Beth all the time. They yell at me too. Daddy yells at our dog PJ sometimes. Randy says his mom and dad yell at each other and him a whole bunch. I think it's hard to listen when somebody's yelling. If someone yells at you enough, you start to think maybe you deserve it. The belief just knits itself inside in knots quietly. And when we respond only to what we can see, the talking back, the acting out, the silent crying, the unfinished work, the blank stare, we may miss what's growing underneath. The behavior is visible, the belief is not. This isn't just Jake's story, is it? It's the story of any child who feels stuck in a painful pattern of discomfort and uncertainty. Where am I safe? When can I talk? Will anybody even listen? Where can I go? Who can I trust? When I'm okay becomes I'm not okay before we decide what's going on in a child's life based on what we see on the outside. We might pause and consider what they've already decided about themselves and what's happening beneath the surface. Here's your takeaway today. The next time you see a behavior in a child, pause and ask yourself, what might they be believing right now about school, about themselves, about where they fit? Over the next couple of weeks, I'll be sharing a few short companion reflections to today's story. Sometimes reflections don't need a full episode. You'll find them on my YouTube channel. I look forward to being with you next time on The Journey Inside. Take care and always remember.
Books are an adventure. You can journey anywhere. Just reach out and turn the pages. Begin to dream.